I have a quick question for you. Do you want to start animating on YouTube? Do you want to become the next Odd Ones Out? Are you completely broke and have no money to afford expensive animating software? Well, good thing you clicked on this video because I will be teaching you how to start animating on YouTube for free. Before the video starts, I just want to say that only a small percentage of people actually subscribe to me. So if you do end up liking this video, consider subscribing. Anyways, enough talking, let's get into the video. Okay, the first step that you want to do is go over to Google, search up Fire Alpaca download. It should be the first website that pops up. Probably say it's something like Fire Alpaca, you just want to click on that. Anyways, it should take you to the website that kind of looks like this. It's going to ask you if you want to download it on Mac or Windows. It just depends what computer you have. So yeah, just click it or whatever, and it should download. Might take a while because it's a big file, but once it's done, just open it up. Once you open it up, you should see a screen kind of like this. You're gonna click New. Now a window is gonna pop up. It's gonna ask you what dimensions you want. You're just gonna put in 1920 and 1080p. That's just the YouTube recommended settings. Once you're all done, just push OK, and it should pop up a blank little space that you can draw on. The first icon that pops up, it should look like a pen or a pencil or something like that. That is your pen tool, and you can use this to draw anything basically on the canvas. Right next to it, as you can see, is a little color panel. This is where you can select what color you want to use. Just below the color window, you can adjust the size of the pen, either if you want it really big or really small. I usually just use 10. 10's a good number, but you can choose. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is correction, and correction is a very important thing to use. I'm going to show you what it does and explain to you. As I'm drawing the circle, you can see there's a little lag or delay of when I draw it. There's a little bit of space, and that is what correction is. So, if I make the correction really small, like a small amount of correction, there's going to be less delay. But if I turn it up, it's going to be more smooth. But it's just your preference, really. Some people like it higher, some people like it lower. But I like just keep it in the middle and use like a 13 or 16 or something like that. Since you know the basics now, we're going to start drawing our frames and then turning it into an animation. Now this part doesn't really matter what you draw, but for this I don't even know what I'm drawing. It's just some random mistake. And I kind of just let the pen take control and just start drawing, and I don't know, you'll end up with something, but it'll be your own piece of art. Okay, once you're done drawing, obviously it's time to fill it in with some color, because color makes everything better. Just head over to the color window and select whatever color you feel like. After you're done with that, just go over to the paint bucket tool and select it. After you're done with that, you're going to head over to the right and create a new layer. This is going to be your color layer. It's all your colors. Now select the layer, and before you start filling it in with paint, you're gonna go up to the very top and select expand, and you're gonna change it to a 3. Now you're ready to start filling it in, and just do whatever you want. After you're done filling it all in, you're gonna go to the very top layer and click the compact button. I don't know what it's called, but it should turn it into one layer, and you're done with the first step. But oh my gosh, what the frick did I just draw? This looks like some type of Roblox noob with hair. Just don't try to look at it. Let's go on to the next step. So for the next step, just go up and select view, and then scroll down and click onion skin mode. Now what this did is every new layer now is considered a new frame. This will start making it feel kind of like an animation. It also makes it so you can see the next and the last layer before. So if you ever wanted to know what the last and next frame is, you can see it. Now we're gonna start beginning to animate now. So go to the bottom right and create a new, I guess, layer, frame, whatever you want to call it. And if you press Ctrl T, you should be able to transform it, so you can stretch it, make it wider, rotate it, move it around, do whatever you want with that. For this example, I'm going to just stretch it down. You'll see later on in the video. I recommend you watching the 12 Principles of Animation. This is a really helpful video if you want to understand more about animating and stuff. I'll put the link in the description below. Now, if you want to see a little preview of how your animation works, you're going to go up to the very top, click View, and go down all the way to Autoplay and just click it. A window should pop up and it should show you your animation. You can adjust the frame rate and how fast it goes and how slow it goes. Now I'm just going to make a few adjustments to my animation just to make it look better, more crisp, you know. Now you can see it looks a little bit better than before. Now once you feel like your animation's done or whatever, you're going to have to create a new folder. Just right click and select new folder if you don't know how to do that. Now just name it whatever you want. I'm just going to call it LOL. Oh, I guess it's already taken. I'm just going to call it Toast. Yeah, I'm just going to call it Toast for now. After you make your folder, just head back to Fire Alpaca and click on File, then go down to Export Layers Onion Skin Mode. Now a thing like this will pop up. You just want to find your file and then select it. A window might appear that looks similar to this. Just click No for now. You don't really need it. Now next you're going to need a video editing software. It doesn't really matter which one. You could use like iMovie or Movie Maker or just really anything that you can edit videos with. The software that I'll be using is Animatica, but I don't really recommend using it because it's kind of garbage. I just happen to have it on my computer, so we'll be using it. If you don't have it, just search it up on Google and click on the first link that pops up. It should take you to a web page similar to this. Just click download or whatever, then open up the software. Then once you have it up and running, just select the folder that you put your file in and you should be good. It should open up a project with all your stuff inside. From here you can start editing. You can add effects, change the view duration, stuff like that. In order to make it look like an animation, we're going to change the view duration dramatically. Go down to the bottom and click duration, and then move it over to the left to make it faster. Or if you want to make it slower, you can move it over to the right. I'm just going to apply this to every single frame that I have. After you adjust the view duration, your video should be looking like an animation. But we're missing one last thing, and that one last thing is audio. So go back to Google and search up Audacity, and then click on the first thing that pops up. It should bring you to a page that looks like this. Just click the download button and then go and open up Audacity. Once you got it open, go to File and create a new project. From here you're going to click the red circle button to start recording your audio. It's always a good idea though to have a script or something to read off of so you don't mess up on any of your lines when you're recording. Unga bunga. Once you're done recording all your audio, you're going to add some touch-ups to make it sound better. To do this, you're going to select a piece of your audio that's just background noise, and go up to Effect and click Noise Reduction. Proceed to click on Get Noise Profile, then press Ctrl A to select all your audio, and then go up back to Effects and click on Noise Reduction. This should remove all the background noise from your audio and make it sound really clean. Once you're all done with that, go to File, then Export, then the export is MP3, and you should be done. Import all your audio into your video software and make a couple adjustments to make sure it's all aligned up. Once you feel like your video is done, export it and upload it to YouTube. And you should be done. You've created your first animation on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like below, and consider subscribing. I guess I should insert a really cheesy pun line at the end, so keep it crispy.